Under the faded moonlight of a chilly autumn night, a small, nameless village lay in uneasy sleep. Whispers of an old legend persistently blew through the trees, tales of a vengeful spirit that haunted the village long before anyone could remember. The villagers called her Anath, a name that had become synonymous with unexplained disappearances and eerie wails in the dead of night. Emilia, a young woman recently moved from a bustling city to escape her tumultuous past, found herself drawn to these stories despite their terrifying implications. Her new house, on the outskirts of the village, was rumored to be the epicenter of Anath's wrath. Emilia, with her curiosity piqued, decided to spend her first night in the house alone. The air was thick with tension as she stepped over the threshold. The house was a relic from another time, its walls adorned with faded portraits and furniture covered in dusty white sheets. The silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the wooden floorboards. As the night deepened, Emilia couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone. She felt a chill in the air, one that seemed to follow her every step. Driven by a mix of fear and determination, she began to explore the house, room by room. Each room seemed more unsettling than the last, with shadows that danced ominously in the corners and the sensation of unseen eyes watching her every move. In one of the upstairs bedrooms, Emilia found an old diary tucked away in a drawer. Its pages were brittle and yellowed with age, filled with the frantic scrawlings of a woman named Madeline who had lived in the house over a century ago. As Emilia read the diary, a story of sorrow and revenge unfolded. Madeline had been wronged by the villagers, accused of witchcraft and driven to madness by their cruelty. Her final entries spoke of a dark ritual she performed in her despair, summoning a spirit of vengeance that would forever bind her to the house. Suddenly, a cold gust of wind blew through the room, extinguishing the lamp's flickering light. Emilia's heart raced as the temperature plummeted further. She heard a faint whisper, a voice filled with sorrow and rage, Madeline's voice. It spoke of betrayal, of pain, and of an unending quest for justice. The walls seemed to close in around her, and shadows grew more oppressive, morphing into a vaguely human shape. Emilia backed away, her breath visible in the frigid air. The figure moved closer, its eyes two burning coals of hatred. Panicked, Emilia turned and fled, stumbling through the dark, twisting corridors until she reached the front door. She burst outside, her screams echoing through the night, but no one came to her aid. The villagers had learned long ago to ignore the cries from that cursed house. Emilia's encounter with Anath was only the beginning. She became ensnared in the same cycle of vengeance that had gripped the village for generations. The spirit's grasp tightened around her with each passing day, blurring the lines between reality and nightmare, until one cold autumn night, Emilia, too, vanished without a trace. And the legend of Anath grew ever darker.